Good morning, it's road trip time again. Today I will be going to the ATT in Essen again. And before I do that, it was a clear night and no, my telescope is not cold. I'm trying to shoot flats and I don't want stray light into my telescope. So I hope it will be a nice day, not too expensive, if you know what I mean, and well, let's see.
The ATT in Essen is a yearly astronomy fair organized by the Walter Hollmann Observatory. It is said to be the biggest fair of its kind in Europe. Just a 1.5 hour car drive got us to the venue early, so we had to wait in line, a line which grew rapidly. But that's a good opportunity to start at the second-hand market in the classrooms of the Am Stoppenberg High School in Essen. Starting here will potentially allow you to score a good deal on one of the many things on sale. Adapter plates, eyepieces, Barlows, entire telescopes, you name it, it's there to find. Not for me though, as I am not a good negotiator, and looking at the prices, they could in many cases need some of that. Just like last year, the Droid builders Germany were there too, showing off their skillfully built R2-D2s and other models from a galaxy far, far away. In the main hall, the big guns were installed. 2 planewave mounts formed the eye catches, with the big scopes mounted on them. And by that time, it was getting a bit more crowded as well. Celestron telescopes were often seen in many stands. The C14 got some of my attention because that will be the telescope I get to play with while volunteering at the Cosmos Observatory later this year. I feel being watched. Filippo of Primaluce Lab was showing off their Edge HD 8-inch, which is almost covered beyond recognition in all the Primaluce gear. Very nice to see the level of automation they enable with their Eagle platform. And rotators too. I'm eagerly awaiting the one that ZWO is developing at the moment. Of course, harmonic mounts were abandoned too, and I noticed a mount which was new to me, which is Alt-Az, but gets around the field rotation by rotating the entire telescope. Intriguing design presented by Niels from Danish manufacturer Track the Stars. It even supports fully automated polar alignment. Automated polar alignment is also a feature of some of the very nice and sleek Avalon mounts. Red seems to be a popular color for astro equipment nowadays. Outside, a trailer-mounted wooden telescope was on display, fully built by the kids of the Astronomy Club Bodensee. A journey that started with a C8 telescope. They tried imaging the International Space Station with it, but failed. And in 2020, the students, aged 11 to 17, placed a bet with the Astronomy Club directors who could create a reasonably good photo of the ISS first. The students won because they tried tracking the ISS, and then they came up with the idea of the RAMOTS, real-time automatic moving object tracking system. During the ATT, they showed airplanes flying overhead. Thanks to the nice weather, the outside space was used for many solar telescopes, one of which was a spectrograph that showed the spectral lines of our Sun. I tried to show it on video, but that is pretty hard to achieve quickly. But you get the idea. Many people wanted to admire the Sun in H-alpha, so lines formed. Inside, Ganymedes had a big stand, and by the looks of it, business was good. Hey Jeroen! They had lots of goods with them, new but also occasions. And of course, a lineup of several William Optics telescopes were on sale. Among those, also the brand new WIFD internal focus design telescopes. Upstairs, the increase in visitors was noticeable. I think this edition was a lot busier than last year's. A few lectures were available too, one of which was by Harry Rutten, who gave a presentation on image sharpness and contrast. They had to bring in extra chairs and the room got really warm. I intended to record the entire presentation, but audio quality was too soft, so I abandoned that idea.
Kontaktleute, wenn ich das gewusst hätte, habe ich meine Frau gefragt, warum Eintrittskarten?
Almost time to leave for home again. But before we left, we had to eat some of the nice currywurst. ATT is a yearly astronomy fair which is always in May. I think I'll attend next year too. What do you think? Should I arrange some interviews with the vendors for next year's edition? Let me know in the comments below.